The Lakers just sold for $10 billion. Jerry Buss bought the Lakers in 1979. That was a while ago. He bought them for $67 million. They just sold for $10 billion. Is that not the world's greatest investment? It's a pretty good investment, but no, it's not the world's greatest investment. And we can use a little simple back of the envelope math to see why. So the first thing we want to figure out is how many times greater is $10 billion than $67 million? $10 billion is the same as 10,000 million, and so if we take 10,000 million and divide by 67 million, we get a number a little under 150. So that initial investment in 1979 has 150 tupled since 1979. Just real quick, how long ago was 1979? 46 years ago. Now we want to figure out 150xing our investment over 46 years. What does that represent return-wise? And to do that, we want to think of our 150x not just in terms of, wow, 150 is a big number, but how many doublings does this represent? If we take our money and double it once, that means we've multiplied it by 2. I know, y'all, it's summer, we're gonna take it slow. If we double our money twice, we're multiplying it by 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. If we double our money 3 times, we're multiplying it by 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. You might notice these are powers of 2. So what we want to figure out is which power of 2 is pretty close to 150, and that answer ends up being 2 to the 7th. If our money doubles 7 times, that means it's 128 times as great as it was when we started. So we can say, roughly speaking, 150 times as much as our initial investment means that our money has doubled maybe 7.5 times. 46 years divided by 7.5 doublings means that our money is doubling roughly every 6 years. The last thing we need is something called the rule of 72. This is a great thing to know if you are thinking about investing and you want an idea of what kind of return do I need to get to double my money. You start with 72, and for example, let's say that I want to double my money in 8 years. This is a reasonable goal, and if I take 72 and divide by 8, it tells me that I need a 9% annual return to get that doubling. If on the other hand I said, no, you know what, I actually would prefer for my money to double every 4 years, well, that's fine. We're just going to compute 72 divided by 4 to tell us that now we need an 18% return instead. This is, by the way, a really good return. If your money is doubling every 4 years, you should be very happy with that investment, or you should hire a really good lawyer. If this investment is doubling roughly every 6 years, that means on an annual basis, it's growing by about 12% per year. This is good, but since 1979, it's not that good. If Jerry Buss all those many years ago had simply taken his 67 million and basically indexed it to the S&P 500, he'd actually have around $13 billion. He wouldn't own the Lakers, but of course, he's dead, and now his kids don't own the Lakers either.